Mysterious bright particles followed Glenn's capsule. They later were explained to be electrically charged vapor given off by the capsule. But on February 20th, they were a puzzle. Listen to Glenn.
This is Friendship 7. Just as the sun came up, there were some brilliantly lighted particles that looked luminous that were swirling around the capsule. I don't have any in sight right now. I did have a couple just a moment ago when I made the transmission to you. Over.
Roger, Friendship 7. You have a chance to give us a blood pressure check? Over.
Roger, Friendship 7. We'll give blood pressure check. I still have some of these particles that I cannot identify coming around the capsule occasionally. Over.
Roger, how big are these particles?
Very small. I would indicate they're of the order of a 1/16 of an inch or smaller. They drift by the window, and I can see them against the dark sky. Just at sunrise, there were literally thousands of them. It looked like just a myriad of stars. Over.
Roger, are they moving by you or floating with you? Over.
Some of them float almost with me. Most of them appear to be moving at about 3 to 5 miles an hour away from me. I'm going just a little faster than they are. Over.
4 hours after liftoff, a light-hearted John Glenn makes this application for flight pay.
This is Friendship 7. In 45 more seconds, I'd like to have you send a message for me, please. Over. I want you to send a message to the director, or to the commandant, U.S. Marine Corps in Washington. Tell him I have my 4 hours required flight time in for the month, and request flight shift be established for me. Over.
Think they'll tie
I don't know. We'll find out.
Roger. This gliding time or rocket time?
Lighter than air, buddy.
Anxious moments now. Warning signals on the ground indicate that the capsule's heat shield is slipping. Here, controllers tell Glenn not to jettison his retro packet after firing his retro rockets. It's hoped that the metal bands around the retro packet will help hold the heat shield in place.
We are recommending that you leave the retro package on through the entire re-entry. This means that you will have to override the 05G switch, which is expected to occur at 04433. This also means that you will have to manually retract the scope. Do you read?
This is Friendship 7. What is the reason for this? Do you have any reason? Over.
Not at this time. This is the judgment of safe flight.
Roger, understand. I will have to make a manual 05G entry when it occurs, and bring the scope in manually. Is that affirmed?
That is affirmative. Friendship 7.
Roger.
It's time to fire the retro rockets. They will slow down the capsule and position it for re-entry into the atmosphere.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fire.
Roger. Retros are firing. Are they ever? It feels like I'm going back toward Hawaii.
Heading back to Earth, Glenn opens the capsule's main parachute.
Main chute is on green. Chute is out in reef condition at 10,800 feet and beautiful chute. Chute looks good. On O2 emergency, and the chute looks very good. The rate of descent has gone to about 42 feet per second. The chute looks very good.
The capsule is within view of rescue ships now, as Glenn makes his final checks.
Friendship 7, this is Steelhead. Correct line estimate on station. Estimate pickup now at 20 minutes, over.
Roger, understand. 20 minutes to pickup. Friendship 7, going through checklist.
Remain in capsule unless you have an overriding reason for getting out, over.
Roger, Friendship 7. Friendship 7, ready for impact, almost down.
4 hours and 56 minutes after liftoff, these final words.
Do you have me in sight? Friendship 7, getting close, standing by.
Roger.
Here we go.
And Ship 7, impact. Rescue aids is manual.
Ship 7, this is Steelhead. Hold you in the water. What is your condition, over?
Roger, my condition okay. Does the capsule look like it's okay, over?
The voice of John Glenn was transmitted to Earth over communications supplied by Collins Radio Company. Every American voice from space has been transmitted by Collins, and every manned spaceship that the National Aeronautics and Space Administration is scheduled to launch in the next 10 years will have Collins equipment aboard. Today, Collins is developing the radios that will transmit America's first on-the-spot reports from the moon. Looking farther ahead, Collins is studying communications for Saturn and other planets of the inner solar system. Watch for more news about these and other projects from Collins Radio Company.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.